What's going on? Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Today we are going to be reacting to the uh, world record for Librarian title Tidy Up. Obviously, I've done some runs. We'll probably do a run tonight afterwards after we finish reacting to this. But I kind of just want to see what the world record kind of looks like. There is a new one. It just got beat yesterday. Was the just got under almost under 53 minutes, which is crazy because that's over an hour faster than how I've done it so far. So hopefully I can learn a little bit from watching the world record, and hopefully we can see how amazing this guy does on this world record. Let's hop right into it. Alrighty, I got the world record right here. Let's go ahead and pop this open. Turn the volume down because I don't know if they're going to talk too much. It does look like they're just using the in-game timer. They don't use live spits, which is fine. That doesn't really matter. The cat books. So I'm sure they picked them up mostly in order so they could just easily chuck them in. I feel like to get the world record, that's what you're basically going to have to do. You're going to have to basically be perfect. I do expect them to rush a lot of the keys early. They're looking for certain books. These are not the books I would. Well, I don't personally go for first because I don't know where these books go, to be honest. So they're unlocking the chest, and now they're getting this one so they can unlock the other one. High jump, running. Those are the two more important ones. I mean, obviously getting the extra carry could be nice as well, but I don't think it matters quite as much. They actually did wait for it, which is interesting because I don't feel like everybody always waits for them. So they do actually have all three, so they can go ahead and just immediately get an ability. So obviously Insight is the best one to get. So these are just a series of three that they've quickly grabbed, which is pretty smart actually, to be honest. The biggest issue for me is I wouldn't have been able to remember where that last one was. So it looks like they just know where the art stuff is, which is, you know, good for them. I'm not much of obviously the art guy. Like, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna focus more on the holy wars stuff. Holy crap, the music's loud. A lot of the holy wars and like other books similar to that one. The romance novels, they're pretty obvious. I think that's what I'm gonna go for. I don't really think I'm ever gonna get close to a world record pace, just because like world record pace is obviously really fast, and I'm never gonna. I don't think I'm gonna get to this level of fast. I'm not coordinated enough by any means, but yeah. So hopefully, so they should have two level ups that they're just holding on to right now, which is interesting. Not rushing straight into leveling up. I mean, this is kind of crazy that they've already gotten several rows without really having to use any of this stuff. Like, again, so basically how this game works is everything just spawns in random areas. So they have 3 points, and they obviously they can get all that up so that they can quickly get be able to just grab as many books as they want. But they don't use the power quite as much as you know, most people do, in my opinion. I don't think they didn't level up insight any, so I was about to say I didn't think they did add any extra insight. The biggest issue with knowing like the holy ones, interesting, little pause right here. I don't know if they're like looking something up there or whatnot. See, with my timer I would just keep it running with the pauses, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Man, I don't know how he keeps track of this many books too. He just has so many books in his hand at once. Or they, them, I don't know what gender they are. But yeah, they just have so many books in their hand right now. I don't know. So they do have all of these ones here for the romance novels. I do feel like there's a possibility to be quicker with this, just because like I feel like he's not using the magic to his best of abilities, because like he's leveled it up, so like he could just pull in at least one of these books in. And if he wasn't going to use that, he probably should have focused on getting some more of the sorting earlier, like the automatic shelving. But, you know, he's the world record holder, so I don't know what I'm talking about, to be honest. Okay. So they maxed out that, which means basically they can just grab whatever books they want now. Which is good. So they don't have to necessarily do too much, although they are keeping their hands mostly full, which is interesting because generally speaking, I mean, obviously I'm a lot slower, so I'm just playing with my hands mostly empty, but you know, each their own. It does look like they're just putting the books close to where they actually go as well, while they in between using the auto sorting thing, or not auto sorting, but the yeah, they're grabbing all the books at one time. Okay. It looked like they used auto shelving there without even looking, which is pretty interesting. They're using sort, I think, a lot more than like a lot of people, I think, would. Okay, so they've already also got actual sort, which is, holy crap, that put away is insane. Oh, that was so quick. Okay. So right now I'm seeing there's a good chance for quite a bit of time save, because I feel like some of this put away here has been, I mean, obviously it's not necessarily slow, but it isn't necessarily, I don't think it's fully optimized. So I think somebody might get a sub 50 at some point. It also depends, like, since the books always spawn in random, that you could generally just get a sub 50 because you get lucky with how the randomization works. Gotta get that shelving up. I feel like that, like, for me, the game speeds up from there. Like, that's my biggest killer. Sometimes it takes me like an hour to get to the point where I have like auto shelving maxed out and I'm just chucking everything in, because I get a little too overwhelmed too early, which is a big problem for me. Something I gotta work on as I speed run this. And because, like, I mean, yeah, like, if he could get the auto shelving up more, it would be huge. Ooh, that was a nice use of the auto shelving, because he instantly auto shelved some of the romance books, I think, and he auto shelved some of the math books, and he just did it there with the psychology books as well, which is pretty big, pretty important. Doing it again, getting a lot of books on the shelf quick and easily. That's usually rather important. See, the biggest killer for me is I wouldn't know exactly where every book goes the second I pick it up. I don't know if I would ever learn. So, like, he's taking some of the books and just chucking them where they go. And I don't know. Could I ever get to that point where I would just know immediately and be able to chuck the books wherever? I mean, possibly. It's not impossible, I would say. But, like, I don't know. Doesn't feel like I would be able to. Realistically, if I can get, like, a clean under 2 hours is kind of what I want to get for. If I can get, like, top 70, that's fine by me. Again, knows where these books goes, but he's not going to put them away yet, so he's just going to chuck them right there. Very smart. Arrow in the Knee, the best book in the game. The Skyrim book. Oh, man. Yeah, this guy, if you pay attention to a lot of the book names, they are freaking hilarious. But realistically, all that they're doing that's quite different right now is they're quick with the auto shelving. That's something I got to get better with, because I just sit there and stare at it like an idiot. But they're quick with the auto shelving, and then they are very quick with the they know where the books go, so they have like a pile of books just ready to go, which is very, very smart. Something I would have to do better if I want to get a really good time, which, again, I don't know where every book goes. I mean, some of them are pretty obvious, but remembering all the shelves, I do remember a decent bit, like obviously archery and whatnot, but yeah, I don't remember every single one by any means. And again, I don't know if they all go there. Maybe that's just where they're putting those books. Maybe I could be wrong, but like, I feel like it's very strategical that they're just chucking them right in that spot. Also, not taking the level ups the second you get them, which could save time. I usually, when I take the level up, it's when I'm waiting on something, or at least what I want to do. I'm not perfect with it, but a lot of cases it's when I'm waiting for the books to come to my hand, or if I'm shelving, I didn't do it right then and there, just because I feel like that's usually the best overall tactic. Could be wrong. I mean, obviously this is the world record and they're not doing that, so, you know. They have gotten their auto shelving to a high enough level to where they can just mostly come and click, which is obviously the best place to be in. I mean, we are not much into the actual run. Another archery book. Again, archery books are pretty easy. They're all generally green, which helps out quite a bit. So that's always nice. And their archery book in. Archery might be the first one they actually complete, to be completely honest. They are already a quarter of the way through, I believe. Got their first detective book. I always find the Reaper the Detective is the first one I do in the detective books, just because it's the most common one. At least the most common one I see personally, so. They're very good at putting them in the shelf. I'm so slow when I have to actually manually put them in. I feel like that's just, like, maybe we'll see them go back to that. I'm assuming, like, it just seems obvious, but, like, that's now a lot of, it looks like a lot of different books that's just ending up on the ground right there. Definitely using sort a lot more, which I started thinking about that near the end of my last attempt of a speed run that I ended up failing because I messed up one shelf and didn't realize it, and I ended. But I realized that, like, while I'm waiting for the books to come in, I should realistically sit there and try to auto shelf as much as humanly possible, or like sort as well. Just, yeah, I mean, you're going to use the levels evidently for sort at some point, so it's worth not just standing around waiting for it. Ooh, that's a little bit of time loss. That's probably why they didn't get the sub 53, to be honest. I mean, they were 1 second off of it. This is like a 53 minute and 1 second run, so they were as close as you can physically get to a sub yeah, 53, and that one book just falling back down is that time loss that they got there. It's unfortunate. It does look like they also focus a lot on the romance novels. It looks like, I mean, obviously, it seems like they know where every book goes, which is probably what you have to do to have a world record in any game. You got to know everything about it. Probably makes his life a whole heck of a lot easier knowing where they all go. And that's huge, too, having 2 different books from the same shelf. Huge, so you can just easily chuck them up there. There's another romance novel right there, but we're gonna ignore it for now because he's just got all of these. I think this is the psychology. Is this psychology shelf, where it's like all the green books? I think so. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. So, like, yeah, I know what books I aim to do, obviously, because I only know where certain ones is. Still chucking a lot right there. I don't know. Feels like a lot of different types of books, but obviously it could work out in their favor. They obviously don't have to focus on doing what I do, where I have to know where the shelves are as well, because I don't know where every shelf is, which is a big killer for me. I probably will never know where every shelf is, to be completely honest, just because I don't feel like it's something I'll be capable of learning. But, you know, that's the biggest difference. Crazy. I don't know. Does that purple book go there, or is he just, that's where he's just stockpiling his, like, random ones that they pick up? I mean, it's possible. I'm sure it's got some type of reason. You don't get the world record and you just do pointless stuff, let's be honest. So I'm sure there's some good old reason why they're there. Moving quickly, getting these holy books out of his inventory, which is huge. Yeah, that's always the worst, when you just have a random book sitting in the shelf and it just blocks your auto shelving. It's so annoying. It is frustrating as hell when that happens. Alright, still just kind of working his way through all of these. My gosh, sometimes the music just gets so loud in this game. I notice it when I'm playing too. Sometimes the music just starts blasting your ears. So quick with this. It's crazy quick. I wonder, like, if there's an optimal way to just chucking the books into a shelf. I kind of wonder that that's the case, because, like, they're so quick at doing it. It's just like, I don't know. I feel like I'm just not doing it optimally or something. Got our romance book and our book blocking the way, of course. Can't go a few minutes without something blocking. Couple seconds of time loss. So I think definitely sub 50 is possible. Because I think if he played perfectly here, he would have been because there's been a couple times where just a minor mistake, you know, a couple seconds here, a couple seconds there. Obviously, I don't think this run would have been quite a sub 50, but like, um, I do think it's possible given the fact that this was almost a sub 53, and there's been a couple, nothing crazy mistakes, you know, like 3-4 seconds lost, which is a lot when you're still on road record pace, which is crazy to think. Like, it's not, this game is not fully optimized. Plus, with it being random, I feel like new stuff can be found out about games like this. So if it keeps getting ran a lot, people will figure it out and will be able to beat some of those early game stuff that like that might be what slows you down just a little bit. Chucking a ton of books in. He's almost the first 100 in. Which is crazy to think. We are only... Yo, how you doing? How you doing? We are only 15 minutes into his run, and he's almost 100 shelves in, which is huge. Almost 1,000 books put away as well, which is quite a bit. Let's go ahead and see. Ooh, that was clean double shelving there. Huge double shelving. Holy books, my favorite because they stand out because they're so bright white. He's got a friend playing Helldivers right now. That's crazy. Leveling up his insight after a while. Interesting. Kind of seems like he wasn't sure a little bit where they wanted to go there. That's hilarious. I'm doing pretty good. You know, it's almost the weekend, which is huge. Enjoying watching a little bit of some elite speedrunning of a game that I would say is probably actually harder than a lot of, like, harder than it feels like to run, just because it's gonna be so so much like randomness to the game. Roses are red, violets are blue. I think that's only a 3-booker. Okay, so those are just romance novels. So I think that pile he has there is just books for the upper shelf. So I think it's not all going on that shelf, which makes more sense because, like I said, I'm pretty sure roses are red. OBS crashing on me. What's new there? No, it didn't end. OBS just crashed. OBS has been crashing on me like it's psychopath. It's kind of annoying. All right. Hopefully it's all back up and good. Back to it. Yeah, OBS just crashed. Kind of annoying right there. It does this from time to time. I thought I fixed the issue with it, but I guess it just still kind of went out on me. Unfortunate, but we'll make do for it with it now. I haven't had it crash in like a week. I guess like, so I've been just unplugging my router and it's helped it not crash. And I did it today, but I don't know if I did it quite long enough. Maybe I needed to keep my router unplugged longer. Could have been the reason why it crashed. Alright, looks like it's back up and good to go. I did pause the speedrun so we didn't miss anything. One of the books he's sorting is actually one of the ones in his pile there. It's funny. Dungeon book. Okay, so dungeon books go right there. It's huge to know because I think I do see quite a bit of them usually. There's a history book in his hand. I think history goes upstairs as well. I could be wrong. So he's maxed out basically all the ones he would actually use. Because they don't obviously need to know where the shelf is. It does say longbow. I was like, that didn't look like a archery book. That looked like more like just a normal fighting one. But it is the archery. Oh, my nose. My nose is in bad shape. Feels like my nose is always messed up. Art book. So about 1,000 books in, 20 minutes into the run, which is pretty good. Obviously, pretty good. It's a world record. It's great pace. It definitely a lot more efficient holding on to several books at a time. And then when they're gonna do a certain book, it's nice that they're piling it up in the corner there, which is very smart overall. Yeah, I usually, because I only know where a certain shelf is, I focus on like the romance novel, the psychology books, the math books, stuff like that that are just super easy to know where they go. Just because I remember where they all go. And so a lot of those books stick out. The math doesn't stick out quite as much as the other two, but it still sticks out a decent bit. All right. Only 2,000 books left to go, making huge progress now. Almost halfway through the shelves too. I guess almost is kind of a stretch, but to be fair, in this game being over 100 shelves this quickly and his crazy pace, which is obviously, I mean, world record, better be crazy pace. Okay, necromancy book, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, that book in the shelf's gonna screw it up. It's interesting they waited until the shelf was done. Normally I see how like you pick it up as quick as possible. Now I'm kind of bored of watching this. At this point, like I kind of get what their strategy is. I'm gonna actually do a run myself. Okay, where's the game? We'll go ahead and launch it. I want my live splits open as well. Live splits, boom. Okay, I gotta edit these a bit. Edit splits. Okay. Is on my screen, so that works pretty well. I'll edit this to remove the splits because we just want the timer. And I just move it over here, which is fine. All right. Here we go. Here we go, yeah. Here we go, yeah. So I think my strategy is gonna become a lot more of the figure out where like figure out now that I know more of the types of books, I'm just gonna focus on the types of books I know. Okay. Go away. Boom. All right, we got the first one. Okay, so we're going to look for the types of books. So I know math books. So we're just going to grab the math book and bring it upstairs just because I know where it goes. Romance novel, we want that one. Or romance novel. These are books of 3 of the romance novels as well, so they're both really good to pick up. Another math book, I think. Yeah, that's math. So math is fine to pick up because math is a good one to go for. Are these both 10s though? No, this one is a 3-booker for math, so that one's a good one to try to get. This one is, though, a 10. So we'll just chuck those both in there just so I don't have them in my hand. We do need to grab the keys. That's something I'm forgetting to do. Okay, there we go. We got 2 of the chicken and the cats. Once we get sort, that is generally the best option to try to make sure we get, is to try to get the sort. Okay, we got 2 different heart books, I think. Yeah, we had both types of the heart books in our hands now, which is fine. There's another one of the heart books, so we got 2 of that one. I think, isn't the key, it's over here, right? Yeah, there's the key. Okay. This is the slowest part for me in every game, is just getting that first, like, real set of books. Let's go ahead and pop these keys in. You're one of the other ones. Okay. I didn't grab the jump yet. I'm trying to over here jump over the railing. Run and jump. Okay. We'll grab the last key as we work our way around. Let's grab the math book. Why not? Their math book, I think. I don't know. Math books, I think, would be too hard, actually. Now I'm thinking about it. Math books are probably not the best ones to go for because they all kind of look the same. Okay, huge. I think that's all 3 of those ones, right? 1, 2. No, we're still missing one of those. That's unfortunate. But we get those in the shelves because why not? Let's go ahead and grab the last key as well so we can carry more once we need to. Here's another, the Detective Reaper. I don't really want that one right now. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I just watched the guy run this and watch how quick they picked up a bunch of books. And here I'm just sitting here staring at this pile, like unsure on what to look at. Let's just go ahead and get the key in there so I can get the carry up to the max. Okay. Holy books are pretty useful as well, but they're going to be all sets of 10. So, as much as I know where the holy books go, they're not going to be the ones I should focus on getting the full set first. Just unless, like, I could easily see all of them. Any of these ones that are sets of 10 for sure are just not perfect ones to go for first. I just need one more of, like, 3 books. Please, game, just show it to me. Here's another one of the romance novels. We're gonna head back that way, so we might as well pick up the romance novel. Here's another romance. Oh, okay, we got it. So now we can get sort, so we can just kind of start chipping away at these. Because the cat book, okay. Go off my screen. Okay, we want insight. And we just chuck these 2 in here. Alright, insight, give me where this one is. Okay, all the way over here. It's in this deep pile right here, so I would have never seen it. Get back up here. Oh my gosh, can I please just put these in the right freaking spot? We want a symbol, because I only need one here so we can assemble that. And then we can get that level up as well. Alright, so now we gotta actually start finding it. So these are the next books I usually focus on our holy book, holy magic. These are 2 of the same holy magics, I'm pretty sure. Holy crap, my placement is so bad. Our holy magic book. So we just keep chucking the holy magics in. I don't know. This is a tenor here. Then okay, so we have insight again. So do I have any? I do have like a math. I think that's just a 3 that I have sitting in the shelf right now. Yeah, right here. So boom, one there and one just underneath. So we go down here, we'll grab that one. Oh shoot. Where was it exactly? Is this one? Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Just keep getting assembly leveled up so I can just assemble quicker. Psychology method stays up here. None of those are that useful. Holy crap, I'm feeling really slow right now. Okay, we'll grab you, because I know where you go. Once the symbol comes back, I'll just grab as many as I can of you guys. I have 2 of you now. The spell books are also pretty easy because, in my opinion, they all kind of stick out a little bit. So I usually just try to pick up the spell books to the best of my abilities. Just because I feel like they are some of the easier ones to quickly find. Okay, and our romance novel. We do have a decent bit of this romance, so actually I might not waste on them because the romance novel will give me a decent bit more of them, and we do have a couple already in the shelf, so obviously won't be enough, but it will be a good start. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, another one of those masters. So this would be a good one to use the teleport on because it is going to be just a 5-book set, and our romance novel will carry that with us. That's not what I want to pick up. Okay, that's not the one I wanted. You. And I'll pick you up as well. Where's the Detective Reaper? Nope. Man, usually the spell books stick out, and I don't see that many right now, which is kind of concerning. Oh, I have insight. Let's just use insight to try to... Alright, there are a couple right here, so one right there. One right there. There's one in this shelf somewhere. Which side of the shelf, though? Where? Ah, right here. Boom. Okay, I didn't get where they all were, but the other one was somewhere right here. There's a couple of books here, so we'll go ahead and pick those up. I don't think I have you guys in the shelf. Apparently I do. You're down here. Flux I don't have in the shelf, so Flux can find its way in. And then you, and you. So I should just do this so I can get all of them in. Get the level up. Energy. This is a legendary, so I believe the legendary ones are all 5. Novelist for fire, so we get the fire in. Abyss is mastery, so boom. And then romance novel. It's book 3, so this might be only a 3-book set. This is... Actually, I have insight now. So there's one there. Where's the other one? Okay. I didn't ever get to see where the other one is. That's unfortunate. So we get both of them in. There's spell books. We'll go ahead and grab that one. We'll grab this spell book. Like I said, the spell books are good, in my opinion, to grab early just because they do stick out quite a bit. Quite a bit more than some of the other books. Time, that's a good one to grab. Okay, our thing's gonna recharge, so I'm gonna come down here so I can grab one of the 5 bookers. Actually, time is a 5 booker, so I do believe Forest Creation is as well, but Earth is not. Earth is a novelist. So we just get that one in there. We'll just put time in here for now. We'll use this to get Earth. Okay, we got Earth. Oh boy, I was completely wrong. Earth is... I should have used it for freaking time. That's unfortunate. Because Earth is not... I thought it said legendary. I think I could have been wrong. Okay. 4 healings of healing ethics. Healing goes in K, which is right here. What book is this? Book 10. So we just pop that right in there for now. Holy magic. Let me just chuck. Oops. We do have insight for this, so let's go ahead and use it to try to find where some of these holy magic is. They're all kind of bunched up like right here in this middle mess area. So one of them is right here. There was another one right there, but my memory's so shot. There's one just blatantly up here too. Where was it? I saw you. It's not you. Not you. It's fine. It is what it is. It is what it is. Here's our one right here. So we do have a decent bit of them. Work our way back. So 7, 5, 8, and 3. So we're only missing like 4 there, so we can always use our magic if needed. Psychology. There's a lot of psychologies here. Just because I do know where psychology goes, but there's no point in me focusing on it this early, in my opinion. Chemistry, I do know where that goes. It's pretty easy. Another novel. This one, just chuck it right there for now. I do not have enough of these to make it warrant, but I do have enough of this one to make it worthwhile. So we'll just go ahead and chuck these bad boys in. Just keep leveling up that until we max it out, because it's just the best way to go about it right now. Detective Reaper. I have seen a decent bit of them, I think, so might as well just try to keep picking them up as well now as we go. They just go upstairs. And they're one of those holy books. I think this is a different holy book than the one I have a decent bit of. Could be wrong. That's our holy magic. That one's not. This one is. That's the one I have a decent bit of right now. Okay. Then you go. I do have one of them in there. Detective Reaper. We'll just drop that for now because it's not gonna be super serviceable. I do think I have enough of these ones that it's worth using if I get to that point. Let me just get these books off the shelves before they become an issue. Okay, ice, it's a good one to grab. Ice is just adaptive, so it just goes right here. Well, we're right here. Let's just get time filled out. 2, 4, 3, 1, 3, and 5. Okay, so we get that leveled up again. We'll just go put this one away for now because I don't know where it goes, or I don't see any of the others. Chemistry book, that's always useful. Insight, please. And thank you. There's no one here. I did see... Okay, our holy magic book. Lights right here as well, so we'll go ahead and grab that. Could have sworn I saw the one I wanted. Another shadow book, another one there. Healing. I do generally know where healing goes. Again, our light book. Huge. Okay. Alright, let's go chuck some of these away. Do I have any of the lights yet? Doesn't look like it. Oops. Light. Fluent. Shadow. Do I have shadow anywhere? Guess not. Shadow's a new one. Light again. And then holy power. I hope I don't have any of these already here. I do. Which one is it? Or am I just putting 7 in the wrong spot? I'm just putting 7 in the wrong spot. That makes sense. And I probably shouldn't have used it for that because, like, insight to try to find these last couple. Okay, one's right here. Another one's right there. And the last one was just up here. What am I stuck on? Jump. And the last one was somewhere right here. Here it is. Okay, I don't think I have all 10. So is this one already... Nah, I must have all 10 because I only saw the 3 glowing. And... Yeah, okay, I do have one. I do have the one in the shelf already. I was like starting to like really question what I was doing. Okay, check these bad boys in. 5, 1. I'm still missing one. I didn't see the 1. Oh, that's kind of actually annoyingly unfortunate. I don't think I still pull in enough to do any of the actual ones, so we'll just do more of the books of 5 because I feel like that's the best option to do. So we get the level up, get that one more going. Now we can basically use it for almost any book, I think, because we have most of them. Psychology. We'll focus on psychology in a little bit, I think. Another one of those, a Book of Thunder. That's what we want to see. More psychology. We do have like just 2 of these laying here, so let's just pick them up, I guess. We actually have 3 of them right here. What is this book? Why is it glowing funny? Okay, let's just find where these psychology books are. I don't remember where all of them were. They go on this shelf, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah. 6 and 7. Then we have 8, 5. Now I'll hold on to 3 for a second. We have one of those books. They're one of the Thunders. Or one of the holy powers that we have most of, I believe. Okay, pull them in. Boom. 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 Okay, got another level up. Let's go down here. Just put the Thunders in. This holy book almost completes this set. We only have 2 more for that holy book to begin with. I guess we'll just pick up these psychology books. I do believe that one's not. I don't know if that one is either. Holy magic again, so we just... I don't think I have any of this one, so we'll just chuck this one on a new shelf. Roses is red, violets are blue. I believe this is only a 3-setter, so we'll go ahead and use our magic to get them so we can get our level up. I did see thunder there, so we pick that up as well while we're doing this. E. And E. Okay. We'll go ahead and just grasp all these psychology books, because why not? 4, boom, 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 boom. Okay. We got the Thunder book as well, so we'll hold on to that for now. No point in rushing over to put just 1 book away. The math books might have been worth looking into a little bit more. This should be a holy book. This one isn't our holy book, which is good. Healing magic. Okay. Oop, I didn't mean to drop the holy book. That one's pretty useful. We'll go ahead and do this because we have some of them already, so it should be pretty quick and easy to just get these last couple in the shelf here. All right, we have maxed that out now, so that's huge. So now we can just basically, we'll pick up books as we go, and then we'll get all of them as we want. I think that is a good one there. I believe this is just in our yeah, it's just in our romance book. So we then chuck these bad boys on here. Five. Oops, shoot, I didn't mean to drop that. I don't know if I put these in already. It doesn't really look like I have. I haven't. Okay, perfect. 9, 8, 5, 6, 10, 3, and boom. Okay, so now we'll get auto shelving unlocked. Petrifying magic, I don't know exactly where. I don't know. This is a psychology book, I believe, so we'll go ahead and pick that up. And then 10, 4, 9. Ooh, that's just the wrong book in that shelf. Huh. 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 8, 7. Okay, so we don't have all of these because for whatever reason it didn't give them all to me, but that's fine. We do that, we get the auto shelving up again. Okay, insight just kind of give me a good view on where these might be. Is this just a 3-book set? Stealth, I believe, does go right here. I could be wrong. It would help if I put it in the right spots. Huge, just randomly picking up a 3-setter. Great. Yeah, I'll take that. Okay. Okay, 6, 4, 3, 5, 7, 2, 8, 1, 9, and 10. So that's huge. Let's pick up Earth. Shoot, where do I already have it in here? Let's just get him in. We do get a level up, so let's get shelving up again. That's not math. Healing magic, that's fine. We do have the ability to do the healing stuff, so we will do that. Okay, got the healing in. I don't know about that one. There are healing magic books, so we'll go ahead and collect those. Easy enough. Okay. Don't know. Don't know. Yeah, I should just start doing some of these ones that I could just easily finish. So I might as well just do that really quickly. 4, 7, 3, 6, and 2. 2, 2, 7, 8, 6, 1, 3, 4, 5, 10, and 9. Okay, huge, huge, huge. Life hack, I don't know where life hack magic goes, bro, to be honest. I do know where blade goes, so we'll go ahead and collect those. Blade just goes right up here. Perfect. We do have 2 level ups. Dungeoneering. Yeah, I know where dungeoneering goes. There's only a 5 booker of dungeoneering, so it should just go right here. 2, 4, and 5. I don't know. Drawing, okay. I'm pretty sure this one's art.